Imagine you're in a job interview. You're answering questions, sharing your experiences, and showcasing your skills. But what if we told you the person you're interacting with might not be a person at all? Indeed, the world of artificial intelligence is not confined to the realms of science fiction anymore. It's here, it's now, and it's revolutionizing our daily lives in ways we could have only dreamed of a few decades ago. From self-driving cars to voice assistants, AI's influence is pervasive. And one area where it's making quite a splash is the recruitment sector. Imagine, instead of a human resources manager, it's an AI algorithm assessing your resume, conducting your interview, and deciding whether you are the right fit for a job. Sounds like something out of a tech thriller, doesn't it? But it's not. It's reality. AI's capabilities are evolving at a breathtaking pace. Today's AI systems can not only analyze data but also learn from it, make decisions, and even mimic human-like interactions. That's right, the person you might be chatting with online could very well be a sophisticated AI model, and you'd be none the wiser. Now, we're not saying this to instill fear or wonder, but to spark curiosity. How far has AI come? Can it really mimic human behavior to such an extent that we can't tell the difference? And if it can, what does this mean for our future in the workplace? Well, we're about to find out. We've set up 2 simulated job interviews. In each scenario, the interviewer could either be an AI or a human. Their identities will remain a mystery, and it's up to you to guess who's who based on their questions, reactions, and interaction styles. Intriguing, isn't it? Let's dive into our first simulated job interview. And remember, it could be an AI or a human behind those sharp questions. Welcome to the hot seat. Our first job interview begins now. Picture this. You're in a brightly lit room sitting across from an unseen interviewer. There's a palpable tension in the air, but also a strange calmness, the kind that comes when you're speaking to someone who makes you feel heard and understood. The interviewer begins with a classic, "Tell me about yourself." But the question is not thrown out carelessly. It's presented with a sense of genuine curiosity, an invitation for you to share your journey. You find yourself opening up, talking about your passions, your triumphs, and even your failures. Next, the interviewer delves into your skills and experiences. The questions are specific, targeted, and show a deep understanding of your field. You're asked to discuss your problem-solving strategies, your approach to teamwork, and your adaptability in the face of challenges. Throughout, the interviewer's tone remains steady and empathic. They listen, they respond, they probe, but never interrupt. They encourage you to think critically, to reflect on your experiences, and to envision your future role. But here's the twist. There's an occasional quirkiness in the conversation, a sudden shift from conventional to whimsical questions like, if you were a brand, what would be your slogan? Or, if you could have any superpower, what would it be and why? It's unexpected, but it adds a dash of humor, lightening the mood and making the interaction more engaging. Now, here's where you come in. It's time for you to put on your detective hat. Did you notice anything unusual about the interviewer's style? Was there a certain rhythm, a pattern, or perhaps a lack of spontaneity that made you question their identity? So who do you think led this interview? Was it an AI or a human? Hold that thought as we move on to our second job interview. Ready for round 2? Our second job interview starts now. In this second interview scenario, our candidate steps into the digital arena once more. The atmosphere is charged with anticipation as the interviewer, unseen and unknown, prepares to start. The questions begin, and right from the start, something feels different. The interviewer's questions are less predictable. They're probing, challenging, and sometimes even a touch offbeat. What would you do if you found a penguin in the freezer? They ask, causing our candidate to pause, surprised and intrigued. There's a sense of humor at play here, a touch of whimsy that is unexpected and refreshing. The interaction style too has changed. The interviewer seems to have an uncanny knack for reading the candidate's mood, adjusting their approach accordingly. When the candidate seems nervous, the interviewer lightens the mood with a joke. When the candidate shows enthusiasm, the interviewer matches it with their own energy. There's an ebb and flow to the conversation, a dance of give and take that feels remarkably human. Yet at the same time, there's a precision, a rhythm to the questions that hints at something more. Could this be an AI capable of not just understanding, but also mimicking human emotions? This interview is a tangle of complexities, a mix of human-like interactions and machine-like efficiency. It's a puzzle that invites you to look closer, to question, to wonder. Now take a moment. Reflect on this second interview. How does it compare to the first one? Which parts felt human, and which felt like they could be the work of an AI? Are you leaning towards one conclusion, or are you still undecided? Remember, this is more than just a guessing game. It's a glimpse into the future of AI, a future where machines might not just do our jobs, but could also interact with us in ways that feel startlingly human. Another round of interesting interactions. Was it an AI or a human this time? Keep your guesses ready as we're about to reveal the truth. The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to reveal the identity of our mysterious interviewers. Were you able to guess? The drum roll, please. Our interviewers for both the scenarios were not humans but sophisticated AI algorithms. Yes, you heard that right. Both interviewer 1 and 2 were artificial intelligence, programmed to mimic human conversation, reactions, and even the ability to adapt to unexpected responses. AI in recruitment is not a new concept. It's been around for a while and it's becoming more sophisticated with each passing year. It's used for various tasks in the recruitment process, like screening resumes, scheduling interviews, and even conducting preliminary interviews. But the real challenge lies in distinguishing AI from human behaviors in professional settings. AI has become so advanced that it can now engage in conversations, respond to queries, and even understand complex human emotions. It's getting harder and harder to tell the difference between a human interviewer and an AI one. The AI we used for our simulated interviews has been trained on millions of real-life job interviews. It understands the nuances of human conversation, the subtleties of tone, and the complexities of professional etiquette. It can even handle the unexpected, like when a candidate goes off script or responds in a way that wasn't anticipated. This level of sophistication in AI is both exciting and a bit unnerving. It opens up a world of possibilities for efficiency and precision in recruitment. But it also raises questions about the future of human interaction in the workplace. Will we be able to tell the difference between our human colleagues and AI counterparts in the future? Or will the lines become so blurred that it won't even matter? One thing is for certain though, AI is not going away. It's becoming more and more integrated into our daily lives, and the workplace is no exception. So whether we're ready for it or not, AI is here to stay. Surprised? Well, welcome to the future of job interviews. It's AI's game now. Now that we've uncovered the truth, let's reflect on what we've learned today. We've journeyed through 2 intriguing interviews, and if you were surprised by the revelation of the interviewers' identities, you're not alone. It's a testament to the sophistication of AI and its ability to mimic human-like interactions. Many of you might have guessed correctly, while others may have been taken aback, and that's the beauty of this exercise. It's not about being right or wrong, but about understanding the nuances of AI and how it's transforming the world around us, particularly in the arena of job recruitment. The advancements in AI have far-reaching implications. They can streamline the recruitment process, making it more efficient and less biased. But on the flip side, AI's impersonality might overlook the subtleties of human communication, the intricate dance of emotions and intuition that often play a crucial role in hiring decisions. As exciting as these advancements are, they also call for critical thinking. We need to question, to evaluate how far we want to let AI into our professional lives. Will we be comfortable with AI making decisions about our careers, our futures? Moreover, with AI becoming more human-like, we must consider the ethical implications. What happens when the lines between human and machine become so blurred that we can't distinguish one from the other? And how do we ensure that AI, in its quest to simulate human behavior, doesn't perpetuate the biases and prejudices that we humans are trying to overcome? These are not questions with simple answers. They require thought, discussion, and perhaps even a change in our mindset. But one thing's for sure, the future of AI in the workplace is an exciting frontier, filled with opportunities and challenges that we must navigate with wisdom and foresight. As we step into a future where AI continues to blur the lines, we leave you with this thought. Are you ready to face your next AI interviewer?